Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Paul Hitchings. Hope you're having a great day. In today's video, I want to react and respond to a negative review someone left on our company. This video might be useful for anyone who's researching the Home Business Academy and somehow stumbles onto this negative review. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and we're going to show you this comment, and then I'm going to respond to it on the fly. Okay, so this is from Randall Garman, and I'm okay using Randall's name because he put his full name in the review. So I'm not breaking any privacy ethical rules here, I don't think. And this came in this year, so a couple of months ago. And here's what he says. I haven't had the experience that some people have had. So if you look above, we've got a lot of 5-star, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5-star, 4-star, 5-star. Here's a 1-star because she wanted to cancel. So yeah, I can understand why it's a 1-star if you're going to cancel. 5-star, 5-star. And then here we get to the 1-star. James Teff, 5-star. So when he says, I haven't had the experience that some people have had, I would say that most people have had, because if you look through our reviews, most of the reviews are positive. So I'll point that out, Randall, for you there, in case you ever see this video. I haven't had the experience that some people have had. I have had numerous people contact me in instant messenger that they were very disappointed with several things, which I am sorry. So let me speak to that real quick. So here's the thing. Any company that you join, you've got, whether it's network marketing or affiliate marketing, you've got reps, you've got affiliates, you've got customers, and those can number into the hundreds and thousands, right? And by the way, I'll just throw this out there. Is there ever a company that you're going to find where 100% of all the customers, all the affiliates, all the reps absolutely love every single part of the company? Probably not. A lot of times people find other companies to join, for example. And by the way, I'm gonna highlight this. Now, Randall, I don't know if this was the case from the people who messaged you, but here's what I do know. If someone is not happy with a company, like I'll take myself, for example. If I'm not happy with a company, I'm not going to go message everyone in the company and tell them I'm not happy with it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to change my decision and do something different. If there are people that I know personally, that I introduce to the company personally, that I have a relationship with personally, I might reach out to them to let them know as a courtesy. Hey, I brought you here. I've had a change of view on things. You deserve to know. Just wanted you to not be left out in the dark. So if you're ever getting a message from someone who didn't personally bring you to the company, okay, who didn't personally bring you to the company, you have to ask yourself, why am I getting a message from someone else in the company telling me that they're unhappy with the company? What would motivate someone to do that? Because most normal people, they don't do that. They're focused on their goals and their dreams. They're not running around messaging everyone trying to spread negativity. And again, I don't know if this was the case from the messages you received, Randall, but here's what I do know is that oftentimes in the home business profession, more than I'd like to admit, I wish this didn't happen, but this does happen. Someone joins a company, they're excited. Then another company launches. Ooh, they get excited about that. They run over this other company. Now they're promoting this other company and they think, okay, how am I going to get people to this new company? Oh, I have all these contacts in this other company. Maybe I'll send them a message. What kind of a message would I send them? Maybe I'll send them a message about all the things that are wrong with the thing that they're in or the things that I think are wrong to create a problem. Why? So I can then show them the solution and I can get them to follow me into this other company. So again, I don't know if that was the case with the messages you received, but I have to wonder, why would somebody send random messages to a customer to complain about the company? I don't know. And Randall, if you ever see this video, comment below. Let me know. I would like to know the details on why someone was messaging you complaining about the company. And the other point that I'll make on this is that people complaining about the company are not the company. So anyone can have any complaint about anything. What specifically did they say? There was no complaint that I saw in your review that I could really speak to because I think you chose to be vague. But let's go back and let's read the rest of your review. So Randall says, I haven't had the experience that some have had. I have had numerous people contact me in instant messenger that they were very disappointed with several things. Okay. Again, I'd love to hear what are the things they're disappointed with. Why? Because we want to improve. We're not perfect. He says it's not very positive, but they use HBA for what they need and get by and choose not to play the games. So I'm not sure what you mean by play the games, but yeah, maybe if you could be more specific there. Anyway, he continues on, not going into detail because this won't even go through for anybody's eyes. Just so you know, Randall, here are my eyes on your review. I co-founded the company. I'm looking at your feedback. And I'm curious about your feedback, honestly. So I am looking at your review, and I'm going to come back to the rest of it. Let's see. This won't go through for anybody's eyes because the way the system works, I can be emailed for HBA's shortcomings, but don't expect any feedback because that's how toxic this place is. Okay, super interesting. So I'm curious, why are you asking people to email you? And again, Randall, I don't know you, so I can't judge what your intentions are, but I will highlight what I said earlier about how sometimes when people leave a company, they will target the people in the old company and say things like, go ahead and send me an email and I'll tell you about all the problems so I can then try to recruit you into the thing that I'm excited about now. Now, I don't know if that's what you're doing, Randall, but I'll say that it looks a little fishy that you're asking people to email you. So anyway, my last reaction to this whole review is he literally didn't say one thing that was wrong with our company. He didn't mention one thing other than vague, ambiguous. It's a toxic place. What do you mean by toxic? We have the most positive community I've ever run into in my entire life. We have the most helpful, supportive community, uplifting community that I've ever met. So I don't understand what you mean by toxic. So I'd love to understand that. But I guess at the end of the day, this review, there's really nothing for me to respond to because there were no specific comments about the products, about the comp plan, about the service received or not received. And I'll just, again, close with our commitment to do the best that we can to serve people. That's what we've done for the last 6 years. That's what we're committed to doing. And that's what we're going to continue to do. If we're doing something wrong that can actually be pointed out, that's real, that we can improve on, we will improve. So we value all feedback, positive, negative, as long as the feedback is something that's actionable. And with that review that I just read, I don't see anything that's actionable on that. So with that, I'm going to jump to, and I'll ask everyone here who's still live, where was I off on my critique of Randall's review? And I want you to be truthful. Did I miss anything? Should I have looked at it in another way? I'm open to hear your thoughts on that. Gregory Napier, who's a member of our community, says, I truly love this community. Heart, 80% commissions are awesome. Thank you, Gregory. Appreciate that. Nick says, oh my, toxic? Come on, man. He must have been somewhere else. Maybe he's confused. I don't know. Vague, if you ask me. Yeah, vague. And Nick, he's super plugged into our community. And toxic is like the last word that I would ever imagine anyone using about what we do here in the Home Business Academy. I'm thinking that Randall really didn't get too far deep into what we have, would be my guess. Bryce says, I had seen this review right before joining. My mistake. Oh, cool. So you saw the review and you joined anyway. I'm so happy to hear that, Bryce. Let's see. Jeff Topper says, this is the best community I've ever been a part of. I recommend that you join us and find out for yourself how great it really is. Thank you so much, Jeff. Chase Swift says, HBA is the best heart-centered, principle-centered community with proven and tested tools, methods, and training to create freedom the fastest and easiest way I've ever experienced in 20 years of marketing online. Sorry, Randall didn't see it. Wow, that is a great comment. Thank you so much, Chase. Bryce says, I have not had the experience of Randall. I have yet to experience toxicity here. Okay, we're going to do our best to make sure that doesn't happen. Nick says, Bryce, you crack me up. Awesome. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. I love you. I believe in you. I know you've got greatness within you. And I guess to wrap this all up, one of the big lessons that I've learned on my journey is to differentiate between counsel and opinion. So on your journey to achieving your goals and dreams in life, you're going to notice that there will be criticisms, there will be negative comments, there will be disbelief expressed your way if your journey is anything like mine was. And that can be really hard to take. In fact, I think that's one of the things that knocks people out of the game in the beginning before they even have a chance to get started is we all have this fear of criticism. Napoleon Hill has a whole section on this in the book Think and Grow Rich, the 6 ghosts of fear. And one of them is the fear of criticism. And the fear of criticism is just where you're so scared about what someone is going to think or say about you and what you're doing that you keep yourself in this shell and you never unleash your full power. You never unleash your full goodness on the world because you're thinking about what's my neighbor going to think? What's my mom going to think? What's my sister going to think? What are my people on my Facebook going to think? And you end up living your life into the ways in in which you think other people want you to live. And that's not the way, in my opinion, to live your best life. Yes, we have to be aware of what people think. We have to do our best to create the best perceptions that we can. But at the end of the day, life is too short. What do you want to do? How do you want to be? What do you want to accomplish? And some of that, what they say, that's the phrase, what they say. Who the heck are they anyway? If you want to be successful, you have to learn to recognize what an opinion is. And an opinion is just something someone says. That's what an opinion is. Someone's view on the world, someone's view on you, someone's view on your business, totally opinion. A piece of counsel comes from someone who has achieved what you want to achieve and done it in a way that you want to do it. It's basically someone that you admire. Hey, they've gone where I want to go. Now, when I listen to what they say more than what all of the random opinions say, I'm being guided by counsel. And that actually comes from Napoleon Hill. Learn to differentiate between counsel and opinion. So I would throw Randall's comment into the opinion category. I don't know Randall. He may be an expert somewhere. I don't know, but I'm not going to give too much heed to it. I'm going to continue to focus on wisdom that I have received and that I continue to receive from those people who fall in that counsel category. And that has been a really big lesson that has helped me to get to where I want to be, which is, at least today, life of freedom. I have time to do the things I want to do. I feel like I'm contributing. I have a lot of meaning in my life. Not perfect, but counsel has gotten me to this place. All right. Have a great day, guys. And whatever you do, always go for your dreams. Take care and bye for now.